All right, guys, we got Nick on the left and Brandon on the right. Good luck to you, man. So rock and roll. So go ahead and do your 5 life cards.
Was that from the top of the deck?
Yep, just top of the deck. So as I attack your leader directly, if it's a successful attack, you draw a card into your hand. Some of the cards may say trigger. If it's triggered, that's the only time you're allowed to activate it for free. It's a free cast if you're using its trigger ability. Or you can say no trigger and just draw the card into your hand. It becomes part of your resources. If you take a life hit at 0, you lose the game. If you deck out, you lose the game. Each of our first turns, the leaders can't attack. Every time after that, you can attack. So turn 1, I'm going to start us off with 1 Dawn. I don't draw turn 1. I cannot attack turn 1, but I will cast a creature. I'll play Makino, and then I'll pass my turn.
Sure. Do I draw for turn?
Correct. You draw.
Okay.
And all my cards I'll spin and present for you to read them.
Alright. And I get 1?
You get 2. So turn 1, 1 Dawn. Turn 2, 2 Dawn. Turn 3, 3 Dawn. Goes up to that until you hit 10, and then you're just both at 10 for the remainder of the game.
Right. Okay. Alright, so I'll summon Sheep.
Sheep Sheed.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Let's rest your 2 Dawn.
Yeah.
Rock and roll. And that's it for your turn, so I'll take my turn.
They have a summoning sickness.
Correct, yes. Things have summoning sickness unless they have an ability called Rush, which is like aggro. So I'm turn 3, so I have 3 Dawn, and then I'll drop. Let's see. So 2, 4.
The question is, like, your opponent summons a monster this way.
I will swing at life for 8, and I'll rest.
I'm going to play a creature called the Dawn. Its on playability is I search the top 5 cards of my library, and I can reveal a red character with a cost of 1. I'm going to reveal this one, so it's a red character with a cost of 1, and it goes to my hand. That cost me 2. I'm going to place 1 remaining Dawn underneath Zoro, activating his ability. So all my creatures gain plus 1,000, and he's going to attack your life points for 6,000. Now, since you don't have any blockers, you can either pitch cards from your hand to counter. The tie goes to the attacker, so you need a minimum of 7,000 to make the kill unsuccessful. So 2 1Ks or 1 2,000. Or you can just draw a card. Rock and roll. So now you're down to 4, 5. And then that's all for my turn, so I pass. And then unrest and put 2 more Dawn on every turn. So your turn 4, you have 4 Dawn. It's a nice way that the Dawn interacts in that regard is every time you get a turn, the person who goes first is always 1 Dawn ahead until turn 10.
Okay.
And you can always check, did I make sure to grab my Dawn? Well, my opponent has 3, I need to have 4. Or when I have 6, you'll have 7, essentially. So now you can attack with your leader as well.
Let's go.
Quick sip of
Page 1.
That's just this battle, right?
Is that battle phase?
So there's no phases. Every single interaction is its own battle.
Okay.
So you can activate effects that say main. Everything is main. And then there's certain things that say end of turn. But you have main phase and then individual battles. Certain things like this one will be on your turn. So same with the Dawn cards. So if you just put a Dawn underneath, they grow to 1,000 only on my turn. So when you're attacking me, you just have to attack for a minimum of 5,000.
We gotta know that information.
I'll attack.
So this has something similar. This one doesn't. This
I'll
can
attack with Kaido. This guy.
This one, if you attack, you just lose because it's 4,000.
Oh, over this one.
Yeah. So this is like my main life points. You have to attack with a minimum of 5. Some characters have 6. Some characters have. Most of them have 5. 5 is the sweet spot for an attack. So had you have not played this, you could have put 1 Dawn underneath and then made it 5,000 and attacked it.
Oh, I see.
Right. So you make it 5. It's almost a 5, so it's good value for a 2K. Right?
Right. Okay, so I'll just attack with Kaido.
Okay. So just turn turn it sideways.
Yeah.
You're gonna attack my face. I'm not gonna block because I have no blockers. I'm not gonna counter because I don't want to waste any of my cards. I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna draw a card going down to 4 life. My card does not have a trigger. And that's it for your turn?
Yeah.
Rock and roll. So I'm gonna untap. And I'm gonna add my 2 Dawn. And I'm gonna draw. So,
I think this way is the most fun way.
I will take that.
pay 1 for Nami. Same thing, similar to Dawn, top 5. This time I can look for any card that has Straw Hat in its title, or in its type.
I'll use my effect. 5
I'll do Nico Robin. Reject a reading before it goes to my hand. So I'm going to put 1 here. And then I'm going to put 1 underneath. So this gives all my creatures plus 1,000. So this creature has 4,000 from 1 underneath, and then it gains an extra 1,000 here. So it will attack your face for 5,000.
Yeah.
So your creature doesn't die. You either draw a card or counter it. Okay, so you can draw. And is there a trigger effect?
No.
Okay. So you can play poker. You can say no trigger, or you can just draw the card. If you decline me saying no trigger, then you just don't. You lose the priority to activate the trigger essentially. So, but you can, even if the card says trigger, you don't have to activate the trigger. Sometimes you want to just keep the card. So, gotcha. Okay, so attack your life for 6,000.
Yeah.
Yep. So again, it's your choice. You can pitch any of the cards in your hand that have like counter 1 or counter 1, right? Or counter 2. Like the X-Straight cards I was trying to give you. Those are counter 2,000, so they block 6s, right? Which is kind of that sweet number. We're pretty good in that regard. Okay, so I'm gonna play another Nami. So search top 5. And I'm going to add Zoro to my hand. So this is a 3/5 that has Rush. It's just in Japanese, so I'll just tell you what the card is. And I'm going to play Gordon. So Gordon has, in my main, I can activate him by flipping him over, putting him under my deck, and I can make any of your creatures minus 3,000, but I have to do it on my turn. So it combos with the Nico Robin, so I can make like your 6,000 or 3,000, and then I can blow it up with the ability of my creature. So, but for the time being, I'll pass my turn. So right now, Dawn is rested. Since she attacked, you can attack her directly and kill her for 3,000. So like your 4 could attack her directly. Your only options are attacking either my life or my creatures that are rested, unless you have a creature that says can attack unrested characters or active characters. So. Correct. Yeah, but until he sees one of those cards, Frankie doesn't help him at all. So I'll pass my turn to you.
All right. 6.
Yep. Nope. Sunny Bay from the Whitebeard's deck. She's a 1-cost 2K. She can also attack rescue characters. Whitey Bay. OPO2. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Because like when you say deck, I'm thinking like
From the Whitebeard's deck. Not a starter deck, no.
I'll add these for you. And I'll swing 7.
It's a $2 card. It used to be limited. Now it's back to free.
I'll play, look at the top 3.
The only reason 6
what's the Dawn at 12?
This one, if I attach one, I can trash a card and then get bottom deck one of your 1 costs. I have to trash a card.
So first, pay 3. Okay. Now the -1, you can take one of the ones that are rested, and you just put it back on your Dawn pile, basically.
Okay.
So.
I'll do that.
Okay.
On play.
Yep. And you want to kill a character with 3 cost or less, so you can kill anything on my board.
Yeah, I guess I'll go. Let's go with this one.
This Nami?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to take the hot one, eh?
I'm about to try it. They're good targets.
Field card.
Yep. So pay another 3 for that. Yep.
Yeah. And then I get a put Dawn deck and trust it.
So yeah, so you activate its ability by turning it sideways.
Yeah, okay.
So just so you know that you've done it.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, so this has sickness, these and these don't, and this doesn't either. And field cards go here.
Alright. And
They go right beside your leader. Because you can only have 5 attacking things up front. So it's important to save that zone essentially.
Alright. Attack with. I'll attack this.
Okay, so tap it sideways.
Yeah.
And you're attacking the Dawn. The Dawn will die.
And then I'll attack. Yeah.
My life points. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna use a 2K counter, bringing him up to 7.
That doesn't cost anything.
Costs nothing at all. You just pitch the card.
Okay.
So you're losing a card from your hand by putting it directly into your bin, making my leader 7,000.
Oh, okay.
So the counters are completely free. You just trash
play
them.
them?
So during a battle,
Yeah.
the defending player
Yeah.
can counter. Only during the defense. So you're attacking Zoro. Zoro's 5,000. I pitch a 2, making him 7. So now your single attack has failed. Now he goes back down to 5,000. Like you can attack with Kaido, right? And during that one interaction, I can pitch a card. Okay, so I'm not going to pitch a card. I'm just going to draw. So I have no trigger. I have 3 life.
And here you go.
Basically, like, it's efficient, right? The card in your hand, is it worth pitching or is it worth keeping, right? And like the number of cards in your hand, you can kind of do the math of like how many times can I actually get an effective attack in, because he can counter out with a whole bunch of cards. So the number of effective cards in your hand are really important.
8K to beat it?
It gets really important when he gets closer to 0, right? Okay, so 2 more Dawn, draw a card. Okay, so do a couple fun things here. Okay, so I'm gonna put 1 under Zoro, giving everything plus 1,000.
And I'll bottom deck your.
I'm gonna put 1 under Gordon, so I'm gonna attack 4,000 into Sheep Sheep.
Yeah, I can't block or nothing.
You can counter, so you are the defender. So it's 4,000 to 4,000. If you pitch a 1,000 card, it stays alive. But because I'm not attacking your life, it's how much do you value this card? Okay. Perfect. Yeah, trash, graveyard, whatever. It can be in front or behind, doesn't really matter.
Nope. Because it was something during your turn, right?
So yeah.
So I'm gonna pay 1. I'm gonna play Otama. Otama will give this minus 2,000 for the entire turn. I'll just represent that with a 2 dice. So he's actually 4,000 currently.
5 at least.
I'm gonna activate Makino's abilities. So I'm gonna use it and give this plus 3,000. So this has 5 plus 1, so this is 6K. I'll attack 6K into page 1. So currently it's 4,000, so you'd have to counter with 3,000 to save it.
Oh, 3,000.
Yeah. So the tie always goes to the winner. So I'm attacking for 6 against a 4. That's a pass. So let's see, I've got 10 left. So I'll attack with life points for 6.
Because I didn't have enough.
Now, blink twice if you also have another meeting.
So I'm going to play 3
naturally
for Zoro. Zoro says this card can attack this turn. That's what Rush is. It's the orange icon in Japanese. So I'm going to put 1 underneath it. So it is 6,000 plus here, so this is 7,000. So attack 7,000 at face.
I can counter.
Correct. You can counter with whatever you want.
Okay.
As long as the card, so just reveal the cards in order. So like reveal a card. So this is 1,000 counter, so now it's 6. So there's 7, 8. So perfect. That's all you need to do. So now you don't have to draw. The attack has failed. And just go right to your graveyard. Yep. You're good to go. And that's it for my turn. I'm gonna pass. Yeah, it's a lot about efficiency, and like my deck is designed to like minus your card sizes and then attack into them and make my thing stronger. So like this particular turn, this is easily killed, this is easily killed, this is easily killed. It just depends on what you want to do. This 3,000 can attack any of my creatures. That's your life. So yeah, that's no problem. It's not the end of the world. Just try not to draw these cards.
Okay, so these reset.
Correct. Yes.
So I'm going to activate this.
Yep.
And I'm going to rest a Dawn from the Dawn deck.
Yep, so you just get one for free. Yeah, so all your abilities are -1, so that this kind of counteracts the effect, which is really good. That way you're not at a minus every time. And if you play something that says -1, you can get rid of the one that's already rested.
So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3 on Nami, plus this one. Another one on it. I'm gonna go 5K at you.
5K at leader.
Alright. Do all this.
5K at leader.
King. Okay, so you paid 6.
Yeah.
So -1 Dawn. So put it back in the Dawn deck. And now this is so you can KO an opponent's creature with 4 less. So yeah, you can pick anything on my
Probably
board.
the Zoro.
Zoro makes sense, yeah. It's definitely the right call.
Go to,
1K.
oh, so I can put 1,000 on a guy with the Dawn.
Correct. So on your turn, they get plus 1,000, or they activate abilities and stuff. So right now, you could put 2 Dawn into this, make it 5,000, and you could attack my face, or you could just use the 3 and kill any of my other creatures efficiently. You could put both under Kaido and make him 7, and then you're 7 to 5. It makes it harder for me to counter out of them. And it has an ability too, which is -7. But
Jeez, that's like
yeah, that's a finisher though, right? Like when I'm down to 1, you use its ability first, and then attack with whatever you can to try to get the final hit.
oh yeah, I see.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna Dawn -1.
So you already did this ability and you killed something,
Oh
right?
yeah.
Yeah, you
That's
killed Zoro.
right. Yeah. Okay, and then
This
I'll
one has
go,
summoning sickness, but this one doesn't.
and I'll put 1 under this
Under 2, okay.
and 1 under Kaido.
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, and I'll attack with Kaido.
Okay, so face or one of my creatures?
I'll attack
I will use your
face.
I will
Face. You're attacking for 6,000.
at your Nami for 3.
I will bring my guy up to 7,000 by using a 2K counter.
And then attack
I will.
this one.
Okay, and so he's only 4,000 right now. So are you going to attack which of these creatures?
Oh,
Because if you attack my face, you'd lose
No,
because it's
this one.
5,000. This one is unrested.
Oh, I can't.
But if you want to attack a 0, you can attack this 0 or this one or this one.
Yeah.
Rested characters you can attack.
sure.
Nakano?
Yeah.
Okay. So same thing.
Oh, yeah.
Just turn it sideways.
Yeah.
From the
So turning it sideways makes it able to be attacked into next turn. So like I can attack into your who's and try killing
well, yeah,
it.
because
right. So
okay.
the act of attacking is having to rest it and turn it sideways.
Right. Okay.
That's it for your turn?
Yeah. And then these stay.
No, so
go back?
on your turn when you unrest, they go back.
Oh, okay.
But ultimately, right now, because they don't do anything on your turn, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, okay.
Like I left the card here just to show you that's what I did. But essentially, they can all just go back anytime you want, unless the card inherently says when there's a Dawn underneath this, something happens, which neither your deck nor my deck does that. But like his deck and his deck have cards that do that. So.
And then
Okay.
I will
so,
use 3.
Okay, so I'm going to pay 1 for Otama. I'm going to give this minus 2,000, so it's currently 5,000. And I'm going to pay 4 to activate an event card, which in my main ability, KO a creature with 6,000 or less. It only has 5,000, so I'll kill it. Just hard removal.
Yep.
Okay, so you'll get a kill. 3,000. So I'm going to put 1 under here. 3 left, sweet. So everything gets plus 1,000. I'll attack 3,000 into your who's who. Okay.
I will swing 7K into life.
I'm going to pay 2 for Dawn. So this is a searcher. Look at the top 5 cards. Reveal a character with 1 cost. It has to be red. 5. So I'll play
And
Magara.
I will end my turn.
I'm gonna tap and I'm gonna play Magara. So because I have 5 things on the board, I have to trash one of them. So I'm gonna trash one of my Otamas. When Magara hits the field, it gives one of my red creatures with 1 cost plus 3,000. So this now has 5 plus 1 is 6. So I'm gonna attack your life for 6.
Counter.
Is it a 2K? So I'm attacking for 6.
Right, so that'd be
Yep, so you're 7. Okay, perfect. And then last attack, 1 more for 6. So you're paying. So again, tie goes to the winner. So 6. So you just draw your last life. So now you're not dead. You have to take a hit at 0. So I can't attack anymore for my turn. Everything else has summoning sickness because they've played this turn. So now I pass. Yeah, you could play blockers. You could just keep cards in hand that have counters. I was unable to kill you on my turn.
Sorry? Oh, well, you have the stage, but I have the
I'll go.
First off,
So you're doing the -5 as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so who would you like to KO?
Let's go this one.
Okay, the 3,000.
Yeah.
No problem.
So I gotta put 5 back.
Yeah, 5 back. And this card also has Rush, so you can attack the turn it comes in. Yeah, so you can attack my face or any of my creatures for 10,000, which is sick.
Alright, I'll put this
Follow
back.
back. Okay. You've still got one under here too, so you can do whatever you want with it. So these ones, when you're minus, just flip them over so they don't get confused.
Yeah, for sure.
I have them in different colored sleeves even.
I have some in sleeves, but not here.
No problem, no problem.
Oh yeah. Oh, I got a 1 cost card. Let's do this. Let's play.
That's an event, so you're gonna use this to defend your life. So save this.
Anything that says counter, you can't play on your turn. It has to be your counter.
Yeah. So Blast Breath is great because you get plus 4,000 for the cost of 1. So don't spend this 1, just save it. It'll help you protect your life pawns.
Anyway,
Yeah.
let's go rush attack into the hero.
So right into my face.
Yeah.
Okay. So turn it sideways. I have no trigger. Okay, and then you can attack with Kaido as well. You can kill creatures or attack my face. Attack face. Okay, I'll draw as well. No trigger.
Sorry, your cards. These are my hands.
Yeah,
Okay, I saw that. I was like, wait, what's that? No, that's my hand. I saw that too. I was like, what?
So what my deck does is efficiently get multiple 5Ks. So like here, I'll make
And then
2 go here. So like this is 5, this is 6. Put 2 here. This is 5.
How does he 5? Is
So my leader gives
the
everything
leader.
plus
Yeah,
1.
yeah. Okay,
it
I
gives
see.
Anthem effect, right?
I see, yeah.
So everything gets plus 1. So this is 4, 4, 4, plus 1, plus 1, plus 1.
Yeah, makes sense.
Right? So each of us have 5.
attack.
I have some other creatures that do cool stuff too. I'll just show you. So this one, I'll play it for 2, and then I can put Rested Dawn underneath, so that I do another one here, another one here, and I'll do the remainder underneath. So essentially,
on play, you
How many cards in your hand? 3?
so I have 6, 6, 6, and 6. So I have 4 6K attackers, so I attack life for 6.
I'll play.
That's annoying.
Yeah, so if you have 2K worth of counters, you can do that as well. You want to do the Blast Breath? Okay. So, Blast Breath. Okay, so you get a Dawn 1 minus card.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you pay 1. It's only. So you paid 1 for the card, and then to use the ability, you have minus 1 Dawn. Okay, so then attack with another 6. You need at least 2,000 to counter under. Okay, sweet. So then attack for another 6.
No, I didn't
I don't
have
have count.
Yeah, sweet. Good game's buddy. Yeah.
that.
Is it
So-
best of
I
1?
pulled
It's best of 1, yeah.
0.
There isn't a sideboard or anything either.
Yeah. Oh, of course. There wouldn't be in a best of 1.
Correct. Red is a very aggressive deck. It is very much so just turn shit sideways. What your deck is missing, I'll show you just because I didn't see a lot of them. You need low cost blockers
I don't have
to
low
get to
cost
your big
anything.
stuff. So like these are important,
only have 4.
right?
Well, no, I mean like these different
Your
cards.
blockers are great. I have a bunch of commons with me, so yeah, you do actually have quite a bit of blockers. So I'll show you. You just didn't hit them.
I have. That's what I was just saying. 5 costs, 6 game. Blocker.
So these are great. I have some more for you. I'll grab. So blockers. There's no trample in most of the creatures. So like even if I'm attacking with like a 10,000, your 2,000 can block and chump and die. Yeah, not from hand. So when it's on the field, you turn it sideways and block. So it will die in the trade because it's 10,000 versus 2, but it saves you from having to use cards in hand, and it doesn't matter the number, right? They chump block for any size, right? So low cost blockers are really good. For me, you just want to kind of board control, killing all my attackers, because like if you had killed my last turn, if you had killed my attackers instead of attacking my face, because you knew you couldn't get me to 0 and win, it's more important to clear the board so less attacks come at you. Because I have 10 Dawn, I have enough to do the math to make a whole bunch of guys big enough to attack you, forcing you to counter or use abilities and stuff. This deck is hyper efficient. Most of the decks you'll play against will go a lot differently for you. Let me give you a couple other cards here now that we've got some time. Yeah, you guys are last match. You're still playing? No problem. You're still playing? Okay. At 7:40 is when time will be up. Yeah.
7:40. Oh, we're game.
We did 45 minutes.
Like our fastest match.
Katie will record and it's all good.
Oh, okay, good. I didn't know.
No, I just did.
Oh, okay. You got it.
Okay, I gotta stop the video here too. Whoops.